Hey, y'all bugging with that Final Fantasy VII Remake soundtrack? Yeah. Sakana, where are you at? You in Hawkinsville, dog? There's gotta be busting. Jefferson. George Jefferson. I don't know what the fuck that's at. Moving on up. Sakana, I don't know why. How about you lived in Johns Creek? Okay. Hey, yeah, everybody said he used to go to Maji, so I just assumed you were like one of the Johns Creek students. Yeah, you already knew. Duluth High? You go to school, amigos? Feel like shit, just want Green Bay back, Gwinnett Brawl back. Bravo used to go to Gwinnett Brawl. Up there in Athens. Yeah, Darius is my homeboy, man. I talk to him every now and then, still on the phone, like. Rest in peace to Gwinnett Brawl. GG is the Gwinnett Brawl. You know, Darius is out in Kansas right now. Crib, Gwinnett Brawl was literally my first local ever when I was a baby in Smash 4. Yeah. I've seen pictures from back then. Darius taught me how to run brackets. I met Darius like when I was doing construction on 404, like before I opened. Somehow we found out about it. And then I met him like around the time he already knew he wanted to stop doing weeklies. So when I opened, we kind of had like a transition phase to where they were doing Gwinnett Brawl weeklies here for like the PS4 games. And then eventually it just became the 404 weekly. And then they stopped doing monthlies altogether because, you know, Walter's married, job, Musa.
That boy got some grub in this bitch.
Oh yeah, I got to. Musa was getting a job. And just D had been, you know, moved on a little bit. And I think Patrick, it was really just Patrick, Musa, Darius, and Walter kind of all together. But it was so hard for them to do that every week. Someone's equipment, packing up, moving it. So we all capped tonight, by the way. I think we were like 3 short of capping, but we had like 2 or 3 people that didn't show up either. So we really only had like 58 people.
I'm about to be out.
That'll be out. I see.
They got something going on Saturday?
Yeah, it's a monthly at 6 p.m. Yeah.
I'll try to bring my cousin up here and see.
All right, good.
Y'all got a free register for that?
I recommend it. I don't know how, when it brought up, they, like I just said, they were getting too old for it, man. Like they had jobs. You gotta think, a lot of TOs, this is not their full-time job. They just do it as a hobby. They couldn't keep doing it, man. Like work schedule, life, relationship, wife, girlfriend, stuff like that. You can't expect them to do that for as long as they did, really. So yeah, Darius moved to Kansas. He moved back. That's where he's from. He moved back to Kansas, and Walter's like down south somewhere. You got me out? You get out too? Hey, yo, fuck Walter. Yeah, man. I mean, the guys they're so old, man. Not old, but like they're so much older than when they first started. Like it was so much work, man. It's different here. Like this is my full-time job. Like this is actual business. Like everything stays here. I wouldn't have been able to do what they did, like just packing up equipment, moving it, and then at the end of the night taking it back home, having to update all the equipment and stuff from home. It's such a hard thing to do. It's hard enough doing it here when everything's in your hands. So I couldn't imagine having to take all this stuff to my house, trying to do updates and stuff like that on all the consoles. And then turnouts were getting low too. Like you really got to beg people to come out and stuff. But yeah, Darius taught me everything I know. Appreciate it, Rad. Yeah, me too, man. I think we would know too, like, which move there was who. Not in the Smash community, not that I know of. If there was, they didn't say anything about it. But as far as like being public and everything, nothing we know of. My ass, I don't know how the hell I didn't get that shit. I'm up here every fucking day. So if I didn't get it, you know, it's a high chance nobody else got it. Financially, yeah, I mean, every business in the world had financial problems, but yeah, surprisingly, man, we did what they said to do. Mask up, temperature check. If they got a fever, turn them away. Sanitize properly. Hire a, professional cleaning service if you can. Yeah. I'm eating food, that's why I got my mask half down right now. And then we got people in the chat. They usually do a good job too. Like when I'm at my desk and I'll look through the chat and somebody be like, "Yo, tell that motherfucker to pull his mask all the way up over his nose," and I'll be like, I'll pause the damn game to do some shit like that. So, have you had anyone with a fever before? Yeah. Tell them to go home. If they're 99 and up, send them home. It's only happened like twice. They're playing the Bro 404. That's Friday. Rather if that happens, make sure either you correct them or come tell me and I'll correct them. Cause I'm at my desk, I can't see everything, I can't watch everybody, it's just not possible. So I kind of hold the players responsible too to uphold that standard. Yeah, don't be afraid to correct your homies, man. They're not gonna be mad at you or anything. Just like, yo, make sure you keep your mask up. No, it's super easy, man. Unless you're like actively eating something or drinking, you have your mask on at all times. If he does that, no point to wear his mask. If he does that, yeah. Just want to play safely. Hey, no, I'm gonna pour another shot before shit gonna go on for a minute. It's 2-1 Kola favor. I'm tripping, dog. I thought I updated it already. Alright. It said Omega wins it still. Well. I don't know about that Michael Jackson player. Hey, though, there's a lot of y'all in the chat, and y'all grew up, and y'all didn't grow up watching Michael Jackson. Y'all grew up, but y'all didn't watch VH1 American Story, The Jackson 5. And y'all don't know what I'm talking about right now, because y'all didn't grow up in the 90s like y'all were supposed to have grown up in the 90s. Y'all grew up thinking Bruno Mars was the greatest ever, and y'all grew up thinking Justin Timberlake was the greatest ever, but they're knockoff Michael Jacksons. Smooth diabetic, that's because you're an old piece of shit just like me. Yeah, you gotta have the DMX on the playlist. Kola takes it 3-1. All right, so it's gonna be Kola and Hyper in grand final. I mean, Mugen, my bad.